everyone, welcome to my grammar pages. My name is Sandhya. I am ready with a new topic for you today. You might have known about the price tags, but in English we have a concept called question tags. So today our topic is about question tags. So let me tell you what these question tags are. Are they really the questions? No. Question tags are not really the questions, but they are a kind of or way of asking other person to make a comment and so keep the conversation open. It's a grammatical structure which makes the declarative sentence as well as an imperative sentence into an interrogative piece. It's a short question that gets added at the end of the statement. Generally, we know that these question tags are completely different, and if the statement is positive, the tag we are adding should be a negative one, and vice versa. Like if it is a negative statement, the tag should be a positive one. But do you think writing question tag is easy? Of course easy if you follow certain rules. All the question tags are not similar, but they just vary depending upon the sentence you are taking, the feature in the sentence you are taking, and it just changes depending upon the auxiliary or the helping verbs. Few sentences will definitely take auxiliary verbs or the helping verbs, and the tag will be totally different. And sometimes just a main verb will be present in the statement without taking the support of the auxiliary or the helping verb. For that, the tag will be different. And sometimes the statement shows some position, like Harita's book or Tom's ball. So in such a case, what kind of tag we are supposed to add. Just don't take Harita's book or Tom's wall. So let me tell you in detail when I go into the explanation. And here the next thing is, sometimes we will have the indefinite pronouns in the statement, like everybody, somewhere, something, everyone. In such cases, what kind of tags to be added? Sometimes in the statements you will find double verbs. If it is a single verb, we have known, like if it is a helping verb or a main verb, our tags will be different. But sometimes we will have a combination of two main verbs, not auxiliary verb. We will have two main verbs. When there are two main verbs, what kind of tags we have to add? And these are all about the declarative statements. Now it comes to the imperative sentences. We know that imperative sentences are a kind of ordering others or commanding others or requesting others in the form of a sentence. So if such type of sentences are given, what kind of tags to be added? And if it is a positive imperative sentence, the tag will be different, and for a negative imperative sentence, the tag will be different. So in this class we are going to learn in detail each and every sentence, the question tag to be put for each and every sentence. Let us see the first way of writing a question tag when the statement consists of either an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. So in this one, the first example I have taken is, it is beautiful. In this, is the helping verb, and it is even acting as a main verb here, but in general, I have taken it as a helping verb. It is beautiful. In this, we are going to keep a comma after the statement. Though it has ended up with a full stop, you have to rewrite the sentence once again, and you need to place a comma after the statement, and you are going to bring this helping verb. And now just see the statement. I have told you already that a positive statement will be changed to a negative statement, and negative tag, and for a negative statement a positive tag has to be added. Now this is a positive statement. So for the positive statement we need to take the negative tag. For the negative tag I am going to add an apostrophe T. That's all. We are not going to write the complete form of not, like NOD. We are going to take only the shortened form of not, like an apostrophe T. Isn't, and you need to take the personal pronoun over here. That is, isn't it. Even if the name of a particular thing or an animal or a person's name is given, you need to take only the personal pronoun. And it itself is a personal pronoun, so I have taken the same word as it is here. Isn't it? Is. After that you need to place a question mark. This complete set becomes the question tag for this given statement. See, this is we are talking about the auxiliary or the helping verb given in a sentence, and for a positive statement we are taking a negative tag. Positive statement in the negative statement in the sense you need to have either not or none or nothing, never. These words only will make the sentence a negative one. You cannot see the meaning. You cannot just go with the meaning. For example, I cannot say it is ugly. This I cannot consider to be a negative statement. You're not going to see, you shouldn't see the meaning of the sentence, but you need to see only the addition of these words in order to make it a negative statement. So we don't have any such word here, so we are considering this as a positive statement and we are writing the tag in the negative way. And let me tell you, take the next example. John and Max don't like maths. Now in this we have two people which can be considered the plural form, and this is the helping verb. Do is the helping verb, and just keep it comma over here, and according to the rule we are going to pull it over here, do. And as we have it in the form of a negative statement, we are going to take the tag only in positive. So I am not using the word n apostrophe. I am just moving further in order to pull the personal pronoun from the given statement. John and Max. John and Max cannot be written as it is here. As I have written it as it a personal pronoun, I have written the same word. But here I cannot write do John and Max. No. So these two go under third person plural, that is they. Do they? That's all. Keep a question mark. So that becomes the question tag for the given statement. Now the third example. Keshav will come tonight. Keep a comma. This is the helping verb and we are writing the word will as it is, and this is a positive statement because we don't have the addition of, I'll write here once again, not, never, nothing, no one, that is I can take it as none. So if these words are present, they are the negative statements. So as they are not present, well, not even a single present, so I am considering it as a positive statement and taking it as a negative one. Willant. Keshav becomes he, but in English grammar we don't have willant. Instead of writing willant, I am just writing won't. We don't say willant he, we just say only won't he. Now coming to the next example. I shall clean the floor. Once again, shall is the helping verb. I'm bringing the same verb here, and this is a positive statement. I'm making is shallant. We don't have shallant in English, so we are writing shan't. Shan't. This is a personal pronoun. Once again, you need to put the careful I on this. Shan't I. And the last one. Tag questions are fun to teach. This is the helping verb. Bring it. And this is once again a positive statement. I'm making it negative. Tag questions. This is plural form. I'm taking the third person plural, aren't they? So this is all about writing a question tag for the statements with the auxiliary and helping verbs. Let's move on to the second. Here is the second rule to write a tag when the statement consists of the main verbs. Already we have discussed how to write a tag if the sentence has a helping verb. We are not focusing on the main verb, though it is present in the sentence along with the helping verb. We just focus only on the helping verb. But here there is no helping verb, just a main verb stands in the question. In such cases, what kind of rules have to be followed? Let's see. Question number 1. He finished the given work. In this sentence, we know that this is the main verb. in the previous examples, I have brought the auxiliary verb to the front part of the question tag and we have framed the tag. But here we are not supposed to bring the helping verb. So as first of all, when you identify the verbs, you need to identify the tense of the verb. Here it is past tense and here it is simple present tense. Even here it is simple present tense. Here also it is simple present tense. The only thing you need to do is what kind of helping verb has to be taken when the sentence has only a main verb. Now, if the verb is in past form, you are supposed to take the helping verb did along with the root form of the verb, that is the base form of the verb V1. And if it is in simple present tense, again simple present tense has two ways of writing. Suppose if it is added with, if V1 is added with yes or yes, you are going to take does plus the base form of the verb. If it is only V1, you are going to take do plus V1. Now let me tell you very clearly. Now this is the verb which we have taken, that is finished. Now finished is in past form. According to the rule, you need to take, for the past tense, you need to take did. Did is the past form of past form and helping verb plus. Now let me take the base form for this V1 form of finished. V1 form of finished is finish, finished, finished. We are going to take the first form, that is the base form, that is did plus finish. Now we are going to take this word here, did. We are not going to take the word, the main verb. We are going to split this main verb into a helping verb along with the base form of the verb. Now we are going to take the helping verb and this is a positive statement. I am making it negative. Instead of writing didn't, you can write even didn't. Okay, and here we have already a personal pronoun. So I am taking the personal pronoun. Yes. Okay, the answer is didn't. He is the answer. Now, the second example. Birds build nests on trees. I am taking the word build. Build is V1 form. So, for the V1 form, look at the rule here. Do is the helping verb. Again, I am going to take the V1 form, the same word. Build is equal to do plus build. Now, I am going to take this word for the tag. Keep a comma and take the word do. This is a positive statement. I am making it negative. Don't. Birds come under plural form. That is third person plural. I am taking it as they. Don't they will be the answer. Now coming to the third question. My sister likes chocolates. Now the verb is likes. It is added with yes. When it gets added with yes, I told you, you need to take does, the word does, plus again the root form. Root form is like, liked, liked. So we are taking the root form or the base form, that is liked. Now I am going to take does. Take the word does. Positive statement becomes a negative tag. Doesn't. My sister. Are we going to write my sister in the, as it is there? No. We are going to take the personal pronoun she. Doesn't she is the answer. Now, coming to the next one. I think you people might have understood the basic rule. We have only past tense as well as the present tense. In present tense, we have an addition of s or es. If the verb gets added with s or es, you are going to take does as the auxiliary verb. And if it is only the base form, you are going to take only do. For all these, either it is past or present, you are going to take only the base form. That is not much important. The one which you are taking, either did or do or does, that is very important. And we often watch television. Watch is the main verb here. As it is a base form, I am going to take do once again. Do plus watch is equal to watch. Here keep a comma. Do. This is a positive statement. Make it negative. And we is a personal pronoun. So I am writing as it is here. Don't we is the question tag. This is the second way of writing a question tag. Let's move forward for the third type. Here are the statements showing possession. Let me tell you with the help of examples. The first example is Mike has 6 fingers. So here it is talking about the possession of Mike, that is he has 6 fingers. So now just like the main verb, here it is not acting as a helping verb. Remember my dear children, so all the verbs, though they are auxiliary verbs, sometimes they behave as the main verb, the state of being. And now just like the previous example rules, had is the past form of has, had, had. So if you take had, it goes with did plus have is the root verb. Suppose if it gets added with yes, that is the present form, you need to take does plus have will not change. Suppose if it is a root word, you are going to take do plus have. Anyhow, in whatever the situation it might be, we are trying to pull out only the auxiliary verbs. Without an auxiliary verb, a question tag cannot be formed. That's why, however the sentence is given, we will try to split them and get an auxiliary verb in order to form a question tag. So now, has is the main verb here. That's why we have split this has into does plus have, and we are going to take this as a helping verb. So we are going to take does. This is a positive statement. I'm making it negative. Doesn't. Mike comes under personal pronoun he. So doesn't he. In certain cases, few people will write as hasn't he. This is also right. The most appropriate one is doesn't he, because we are, suppose if you write has, we are taking this has as an auxiliary verb, but here this is not an auxiliary verb. This is the main verb. That's why we have split this has into does plus have. So nothing wrong even if you write hasn't he, but the most appropriate one is doesn't he only. Now they have many questions to ask. So keep a comma, and have is not a main verb, is not a helping verb. That's why we have to split that into two. I'm going to take do. This is a positive statement, make it negative. Don't they, already we have a personal pronoun. Don't they is the answer. Now coming to the next one. I've taken 2 sentences showing a little difference. So between haves. You have lunch at 2 o'clock. So once again we have taken the word have. So have is the main verb. So that's why I'm not using the word have. So once again I'm writing do, don't. You is the helping verb. The pronoun. Don't you is the answer. But here just look at the difference. You have lunch at 2 o'clock. You have eaten all the cake. So in this, have is helping the main verb eaten. So here we are going to take the same word have. We are not going to write do here, because we are not going to split this have into do plus have, because already it is acting as an auxiliary verb. When it is acting as an auxiliary verb, bring the same verb, same auxiliary verb. But here, as is a main verb, we are splitting that main verb into one auxiliary and one main, and we are taking an auxiliary verb for forming a question tag. So I'm just pulling have here. This is a positive statement, make it negative, and haven't you. I think you people might have understood the difference between these 2 sentences. Have, in both the cases we have haves, but when in the first case I have taken only do, in the second case I have brought the word as it is, I have made the question tag. So I think it is clear. Let's move on to the next one. Here are the statements with the indefinite pronouns. What are indefinite pronouns? Here I have taken few of the examples for indefinite pronouns, but all indefinite pronouns cannot be placed in the statements. Only these acting as a subject can be taken. Like anybody, anyone, everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, which act as subjects. Now, suppose if they come or if they are placed in the place of the subject, what we are gonna do is we should take only they as the personal pronoun, that is the subject, and we have to use only the plural verb, though we have the singular verb present here. We are supposed to take only the plural verb. Now let me take the first example and clear your doubt. Everyone is present. In this, place a comma. Though it is here, according to the rule, we have to take the plural verb based upon the tense given here. As this is indicating the present tense, I am taking the plural form of the verb, that is are, and this is a positive statement, so I am making it as negative, aren't, and we are using only the word they. We are not supposed to use any other word except the personal pronoun they. And coming to the next one, anyone can answer this. In this, place a comma. This is the helping verb, but we don't have the singular and the plural form for can, so we have to take only the word can. This is a positive statement. I'm making it as negative, making the word can't. Now the personal pronoun to be taken is they. Can't they is the answer. Now, no one was accused. In this, was is the verb, but we need to take the plural verb. This is the past form and I am taking were. Now, is this a positive statement or a negative statement? I say this is negative. How? See, the word no. It indicates the negativity in the sentence. That's why the tag should go in positive. I'm not going to add an apostrophe and no one. Once again, we are taking they. Word they is the word, is the tag. Now, everybody, every girl. I have taken two sentences in order to confuse you a little. Let me tell you. Everybody likes pizzas. Every girl likes pizzas. In these two, there is a small difference. Everybody is an indefinite pronoun, but every girl is not an indefinite pronoun. So follow the rules that you have already followed for the indefinite pronoun. Likes is a singular verb. Now I'm going to take it as a plural verb. Suppose if you take the word likes, as I told you, likes has to get split as does plus like because s got added. But if I take does, it becomes a singular verb. So I'm not going to take does. Instead of does, I'm going to take do because we need to take a plural verb. Take the word do. This is a positive statement. Make this as a negative don't, and we are supposed to take they. Don't they is the question tag. But here it's totally different. Every girl is not an indefinite pronoun. So as it is, keep a comma. Now for this likes, I'm going to take this structure because it's a single girl. Every girl. Okay, it's not everybody, it is every girl. So I am taking does, and this is a positive statement. Make it negative. Doesn't. Every girl is not they. I'm taking she. Doesn't she. Just see the difference. Here it is. It's using an indefinite pronoun. That's why we are following the rule which is given here. That is, we are taking a plural verb and we are adding the personal pronoun they. But here this is not an indefinite pronoun. That's why I'm using the same rule how we have done for the main verb. Like, likes is equal to does plus like, and I've taken it as the auxiliary verb. Every girl becomes the personal pronoun as she. So this is all about the statements with indefinite pronouns. Let's move on to the next one. See, here is the other way of writing the question tag. Here are the statements with double verbs, double main verbs. Let us see which main verb has to be pulled out and what kind of tag has to get added to it. Example number 1. I think it's very important to stay fit. In this, think is one of the verbs. Hidden verb is. This is one of the verbs. And stay is the another verb. The thing is, we need to add a question tag here. One important rule, when there is a to infinitive, to stay or to leave or to go, we are not going to touch these verbs at all. They just stay untouched. And sometimes is playing. or just I'll write has played. Has played. Our focus will be only on this auxiliary verb but not on the main verb. So we are not going to touch the main verbs when it is added with to infinitive as well as the helping verb. And so this goes to waste. And the discussion is between these two. I think it's very important to stay fit. In this, which verb we need to take? The extra focus is on, it is very important, but not I think. There is a less focus on this one and an extra focus on this. So that's why we are taking is as the auxiliary verb here. And this is a positive statement. I am making it negative, isn't. Now this one you need to take because we are focusing on this but not this personal pronoun. And isn't, it will be the answer. Now coming to the next example. He suggests that she borrows a necklace. Now in this we have suggests as well as borrows as the verbs. Now we are not considering the second part here because here the suggestion is strong, not just borrowing a necklace. Here the suggestion is strong. That's why we are considering. Now this is the main verb. I'm splitting this main verb as it got added with yes. I'm taking does plus suggest. So let me take does here. This is a positive statement. Make it negative. Personal pronoun is he. Doesn't he will be the answer. This is all about the statements with double verbs. You need to see where the focus is laid more, on which verb the focus is laid more. For that particular verb, you need to take the two forms. If it is a helping verb, just take the same verb. Otherwise, if it is a main verb, split that into two, one auxiliary verb and the other main verb. Here is the last but not the least. We are talking about imperative statements or imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are the orders or commands or requests. So in such cases, we have both the ways of writing an imperative sentence, that is the positive way as well as the negative way. Just see the positive one. Stop daydreaming. Why is it considered the positive one? Because there is no addition of no, never, not, such kind of words. So stop daydreaming. For that, and you all know that the unseen subject in the imperative sentences will always be you. So there is no subject here, but we need to imagine that the unseen subject is you. So stop daydreaming. You can go with will or won't. Subject is you. The personal pronoun is you. Won't you? Mostly we take won't, and no problem even if you take will even. Lock the door, won't you? Now the negative one. Why is it called negative? Because we have an addition of not. So don't stop singing. But here we are not going to take just won't you. We are taking only will you. Don't stop singing, will you? Don't leave me alone, will you? That's all. We don't have any other. And now, as in earlier classes, I have already told that English is such a stupid language that definitely for each and every grammatical structure there will be an exception. Here also there is an exception. So that is, I am not your servant. The subject is I. If a sentence starts with the subject I and if it is with the negativity, the negative touch, we are going to follow the same rule, that is, this is the helping verb. We are pulling the helping verb to the front part of the question tag. This is a positive statement. We are making it a negative tag and bringing the personal pronoun I, that subject I, and we are making the tag. This is not an exception at all actually, but here comes the exception. Like here is a strange rule. See, am is a helping verb. This is a positive statement, but we are not writing am as it is. We are taking the plural verb are. If the sentence starts with the subject I, and if it is a positive statement, we are supposed to take are and make it negative statement and bring the personal pronoun I. Actually, it is not amn't I, it is just only aren't I. Now, this is a small suggestion. So what kind of tags will get added to suggestions? Let's work together, let's dance, let's sing together, let's sit and play together, or let's leave the room now. All these words, all these sentences which start with letters, legs, will take the word shall. This is a positive statement. You can write shall we or shan't we as the tag. This is all about the question tags, and I have given a long explanation with each and every rule very clearly. If you find the class interesting and informative, let others know about these classes by sharing, commenting, liking and subscribing to my channel, My Grammar Pages. Thank you so much for your patience in watching my video. Let me catch you soon with a new topic. Thank you.